Alright, y'all, let's get into this. So, it's time for the last video of the night. One of the last things I do before I go to bed. I still got some photos I want to upload to my social media outlets. We went to Powell Gardens today here in Missouri, and they had a thing called the Dark Forest. We had a lot of fun, and we got some really cool pictures. I didn't do a video on it though, because I think they want you to kind of like experience it, and I didn't want to ruin that. You know, that's the whole idea, is to get you to come. So if you see a video on it, you may not come to it. It's more like, you know, hands-on type thing. So I just kind of left that part alone. They did allow us to take pictures, but like I said, I don't know if they let us take video or not, so I didn't do that part of it. But we had a lot of fun nevertheless. So all right, here we go. Oh yeah, from last night first. So we had, I think last night's cards ended up here on the top somehow. Let me see. No, I lied. And I already looked at, you know what? It doesn't matter. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright, so first off, let's go over to last night. So we had this card, which I said is pretty much fits Angela, kinda, sorta. She's that way. She's really nice, but she can come across sometimes as, you know, brutally honest. Today she was that. She was kind of brutally honest to, you know, to a point when it came to about her car, and I can understand why. So it's her car. Okay, so, and then the justice, we didn't really get any justice today, unfortunately. The dealership decided that they were not going to help her out because her car was in an accident recently after she bought it. We tried to explain that the wheel was on the back, not on the front. So that wheel was not, you know, should not have been damaged in any shape, way, or form in that fender bender, because it was just a fender bender. That's all it was. It wasn't anything that was actually going to harm anything else on the car. It was just basically the fender and a little bit of the body that got, you know, knocked around. Nothing else did. The wheels are still fine, but because I mean, like I said, it was just a fender bender. It wasn't like a big head-on accident or anything like that. It's just a small fender bender. Nothing that body work ain't gonna fix. But can't tell them that. They were like, well, it was accident's an accident. We saw it was an accident. According to when they looked it up on Carfax. So they're like, well, since that's what it said, it was in an accident, we're not paying for it. So we more or less said, well, okay, well, if you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it. But guess what? We're never going back to you again. So you just lost some customers. Oh, well. Sucks to be you, I guess. I don't go back to them anyway, because here's my thing. My previous vehicle that I had them work on it a long time ago. They replaced the brakes on it. And then they decided, you know what? Then the next time I came in there, they tried to charge me, or tried to get me to buy brakes again. Why would I do that? I just bought brakes. You did? They go back and look, and they're like, yeah, you're right. You just got those brakes. Never mind. Like, so which is it? Do I need new brakes, or are they bad? Oh, no. They're good brakes. They're good brakes. We didn't look. We just looked on the computer, and the computer said you had old brakes, and we had to go back and look again. Okay. So I tried to shrug that off. Well, I think it was 1 or 2 oil changes later, they told me that the filter needed to be replaced. That was going to be a $60 to $70 fix. Huh? Well, we put in the best filter, so it's about $60 to $70. And here's what your filter looked like. The filter didn't really look that bad to me. So I said, you know what? I'll wait a little bit on that, and then I'll get back to it later. Okay, that's fine. So they put that filter back in. I took it to Midas in Sedalia and had them do an oil change on it. Asked them about the filter. Filter's fine. They said like it's a little dirty, so we cleaned it up a little bit. But other than that, it's fine. It's good to go. I said, oh really? Because Toyota is going to have me get a whole new filter. No, you don't need a whole filter. You're fine. I said, okay, well, you know what? You guys are because you're not trying to swindle me or anything. Doesn't sound like it anyway. I said, I think I'm taking my car here from now on. Sounds good. I never went back. Because when my car finally did need a filter, it cost $40, not $60 to $70. So I saved $20 to $30 on that switch. So, you know what? I'm kind of glad I did what I did. And I told my girlfriend, I was like, yeah, I don't get me wrong, the guy who sold you that car, I think he's all right, but I think something's wrong with their service department. I think something's been wrong with their service department for a while. Because I said, the thing of it is, my story, when I told people around town about it, that's not the only thing they've ever done wrong. So I hear a lot of bad stories about their service department. I said, I wouldn't go there to get my car serviced, put it that way. And if they're the ones who put on those tires on your car, because they said how those tires are brand new, I'd say then all the more reason not to go back, because I said I think they probably the ones who messed up your rim. And then when they sold the car, because basically myself and her dad looked at that rim and we both said like there's something wrong with it back when she first bought the car. We said you probably just want to wait till your first oil change and then talk to them. So she did, and they told her it was fine. Well, then she had her fender bender like literally probably about 2 weeks after that oil change. Well, it showed up on Carfax, so they're saying, well, it was due to that accident. Like, well, first off, the accident was just the front of the car. It wasn't the back of the car. That's where the rim was, in the back. It would have had nothing to do with the back whatsoever. The car was stationary the whole time during the wreck, so it would not have. I mean, it didn't move from, it didn't get jolted enough where it moved or got dragged across the street or anything like that. It stayed in one spot. So it's just a situation where a trailer got too close and the trailer hit the hood of the car. But that would not have affected the back of the car in any shape, way, or form. Like I said, the car didn't move from where it was at, so it wouldn't have affected that at all. Try explaining that to him. Well, it was still in an accident. We don't care. And even if it wasn't the accident, then you probably did it on the road somehow. We don't know how, but it probably got done. I mean, there's a lot of things that you could have ran over or whatever that would have caused it. Like, not without hurting the tire, too. It would have got the tire and the rim. How is it that the rim got bent, but the tire is still fine? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking they're full of crap. They just don't want to pay for it. It's exactly what I told Angela. It's like, it's just one of those situations where they just don't want to pay for it. Why, I don't know, but oh well. Anyway, so moving on. So we had the 8 of potions, where it was we're gonna have a good weekend coming up and all that. We did have a good day today. I mean, this started off bad, and my grocery bill wasn't much better. It was about $400, which is more than I normally pay on my groceries. But you know what? I got stuff I needed. Everything on my list was stuff I needed. Or I got everything that, everything I got today is stuff I needed. Let me put it that way. I got stuff to winterize the house. I got my dog some new dog food. I got the cats new cat food, all that jargon. So it was stuff that we needed. So stuff that we ran out of. New phone chargers. So for other rooms in the house, that way I can charge my phone up, say in here or in the living room, and be just fine. I don't have to go to the bedroom all the time to charge it. So that may have been more of a luxury than a necessity, but it will come in handy nevertheless. I feel pretty good about it, and those were only $8 a piece, so that wasn't the big. That's not what made my bill go all the way up to $400. So I think the stuff to winterize the house and the cat and dog food together is what made it really go up to about $400. Pretty quick. But I mean, it's stuff that I need. I know it. Winter's coming, so it's time to be prepared for that. And the pets need food. So what can you do? Can't let them go hungry. So it is what it is. I don't regret it whatsoever. But anyway, like I said, and then tonight when we went out, we had a great time, and we know we're gonna have another good time tomorrow night. We're gonna go see Hocus Pocus. We might do another event beforehand, so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. And then Sunday we're going to Warsaw Day, so it should be a lot of fun that day too. And then I can't remember what that one was. The 10 of Potions. Let's see here. Being around a lot of family and friends. We were around family today quite a bit, so. And Angela did see some of her friends at work today when we went shopping, and I think that made for a pretty good day too. So I will chalk that one up. That was right on the money. And then Night of Candles. I just passed it. Okay, it says to be about being fearless, which will lead to lots of adventure, whether for better or for worse. I'd say maybe having fearlessness just to go on these trips to begin with, to go on these journeys, which we're not afraid to do this weekend. It's not like any of them are really going to cost a lot of money or hardly anything at all. So we're going to go out and have some fun and have a good time, and main thing is just relax and enjoy. So I think we'll definitely do that this weekend. So those definitely came. I think a lot of those came true for the most part. I can't complain on those cards. If you like this, just let me, or if they work for you, let me know in the comments down below. Or if they didn't work for you, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I'm just curious to see how well these are working for other people as well. They'd be working for you if I'm happen to be drawing your cards too. You don't have to go into a lot of detail. If you do want to go into detail, hey, if you, like I've said before in my previous videos, you take the time to write them. I will take the time to read them. I'm not going to embarrass you though by talking about it on the next video. I won't do that to you. I'll probably write a comment down below just to reply back or whatever, but that's just it. But I'm not going to insult you or anything like that. I'm not here for that. So, like I said, more or less just curious to see if the cards are working and anything else. So, all right, that being said, we're moving on. So the first card I got, we have, because I didn't want to feel like shuffling, but I will shuffle again tomorrow night. So we have the 8 of Candles, and it is upside down. So we'll put that up here at the top. The next one we have is the Lover's card, which is upside down. So we'll put that over here to the left. And we're getting a lot of upside down cards. That's all right. So here we go. So this one is suspension, and it is upside down. First time I've got that one upside down. So that one will go in the center. Then next card, we have the Ace of Candles, and it is upright. So it'll go to the right. And last card we have is the Four of Candles, and it is upright, and it'll go to the bottom. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we're going to start off with Eight of Candles. It is reversed, so it says unexpected setbacks have hindered your plans. These might be due to circumstances or a lack of proper planning on your part. Take a moment to stop and reflect. What is hindering you? How can you meet the challenge? I don't know what that means for right now. We'll see come tomorrow. It's something that needs to come to pass tomorrow, so we'll see on that. All right, now let's go to the Lovers, which is upside down. All right, I'm just going to read the reversed part here. So it says here, after Allison denies to give him her phone number, Max is driven to impress Allison that he lights up the black flame candle. This in return summons the Sanderson sisters. His actions remind us all that love can make fools of us. You may be feeling similarly foolish over a current temptation, whether it be a person or a hobby or indulgence. Take time to balance yourself and stabilize your emotions. Okay, I don't know what that means either for me right now, so I'll make sure they'll keep my emotions in check tomorrow, I guess, but we shall see what that means tomorrow. Right now I have no idea for the present, so. All right, then we have suspension, and it is upside down. So, first time I got this card reversed. No matter how much Ice screams and begs, he cannot escape his prison. Similarly, you fight a rally against your current situation. The path forward is blocked, but you are too arrogant to see the truth. Your efforts will only lead to wasted energy. Your journey will continue, but not quite yet. Have patience and wait for the opportune moment. I don't know what that means for me yet either, so we shall see. Maybe that's something more for tomorrow or the future. I don't know, but it's not for today that I'm aware of. All right, so we're moving on. Ace of Candles. Okay, so here's Ace of Candles. A newfound passion has begun to burn within your heart. Follow the flames to begin the journey, a journey filled with inspiration, ambition, expansion. The start of a new adventure lies before you. Should you be brave enough to face the flames? Well, it sounds like that kind of contradicts some of these other ones here, but I'll take that. Sounds good to me. All right, and then last but not least, we have Four of Candles. All right, here we go. And it is upright. It says, you will find great inspiration and comfort from your friends, family, and community. Look to them for support and affection after you face many struggles. This card may also suggest an important family, I don't know, event such as a wedding, birth, or other celebration. But I don't think it's going to mean any of that for tomorrow. that I'm aware of. But hey, sounds like comfort within your community, family, and friends. That sounds pretty cool to me. I'll take that too. And I think we're kind of going to a community event tomorrow night, so that could be what that's all about. Finding inspiration stuff there. I like that. I'll take it. I'll definitely take this card as well. That sounds good to me too. Suspension, I don't know. I just don't know about that one yet. We'll see. Same thing with the lovers upside down and this card. Those are up in the air for me. They sound more like predictions for tomorrow, and we'll just have to see how that turns out. Of course, these sound like predictions too, but in a good way. The other ones sound pretty negative, but I like the ones that are at the end. So let's just have to wait and see how they play out, and let me know how they play out for you as well. You can hit me up in the comments down below. Again, this is for the 19th of October. I am doing this on the 18th. But it's like 10:30-ish at night. Oh no, y'all can see in the clock behind me. But there you go. It's late, I know that. But so by the time this uploads, it'll definitely be sometime on the 19th. I can't help it. We had a lot of fun tonight, so, and I couldn't exactly record all this while we were doing our thing. But all right, so it looks like that is what it looks like, and that's all I have for y'all for tonight. And I will see you, or you all will see me on the next video, whatever video that may be for you. So you all have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.